All right, Sam Reese, you're next up here. If the Dolphins trade back to pick number 8, who would they draft? So this is pretty interesting. I know there's been a lot of trade rumors around the Dolphins potentially trading back, and I am team that they should trade back. Who do you think that they could get at pick number 8?
Insert receiver here. One of Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, and
you would take Jalen
Smith.
Waddle number 8?
If I traded back, he was best receiver left, yes, I would.
Okay.
As long as I trust his medical, he's awesome.
Okay.
Like, I love Jalen Waddle. There's a real infraction to make him the number 1 receiver in this year's class. All 3 of those guys are special. If I get one at 8 and I trade down, I'm feeling pumped. From Pedro Clayton, should Miami spend big on the O-line in NFL free agency? I'm open to it. I think center makes some sense with Ted Karras being a free agent. You could go throw money at a Corey Linsley. Austin Ryder is most center, but play kind of everywhere. So you want to throw money at a top-tier center? Go get Corey Linsley. You don't trust some combination of Austin Jackson or Robert Hunt, or when we move on from Eric Flowers at some point? You could go with a right tackle and Taylor Motton. That probably carries extra value because he's your blind side. Could kick Robert Hunt to guard then. If you want to get the best offensive lineman, I don't think Trent Williams comes to Miami, but Brandon Schreff, Joe Tooney, want to get a guard. I'm open to that idea if you're Miami. They don't have unlimited money, but they still got plenty to spend in free agency. From Steven, best options for Miami in free agency. You know, we mentioned Corey Linsley. I like that one. Go look at receiver. I like the idea of a T.Y. Hilton. I would love Curtis Samuel on this team. I think offense is kind of where you focus more on after going pretty heavy defense last year. From Nolan, what players do you see possibly busting in the 2021 draft class? So in general, as I take the cop-out answer to start, all of them. Every player has bust potential. If you're looking for a prospect that I'm not going to be as high on, who's going to go early, I do think Gregory Rousseau, the edge from Miami, makes sense. And I know that the production was awesome in 2019, and he's got the size you want, but the way he won at Miami, finishing up sacks, and when he won on the interior, doesn't translate very well at his size. So I got concerns. There's major upside, but despite what the sack numbers say, you're actually banking more on potential than anything proven and translatable right now. But in reality, all of them have legitimate major bust potential for this upcoming draft. NFL jerseys are on sale at chatsports.com/jersey deal. Chatsports.com/jersey deal. Under $80, a whole bunch of different NFL teams and players, different styles, different colors. I love this Falcons older jersey. The all red one. I think it looks great. It's available at chatsports.com/jersey. They've got some, I guess, still technically rookies, now second-year players, at least very soon once draft picks happen. Chatsports.com/jersey deal. They're all under $80 at that link. Some of them even further discounted. We'll put the link in the comments and in the description. So all you guys got to do is click and go shop. From my burner account, allegedly, with the reduction in the 2021 salary cap, not yet official, by the way, which positional group will have the hardest time securing a long-term deal? Yes is my first question there, or my first answer. I think at some level all of them will be impacted. Not quarterback. They're going to pay quarterbacks, guys. I think it becomes even a more steep of the haves and have-nots. So I think running backs in particular, they're going to get squeezed. I think you'll see plenty of one-year deals as teams and players try to cash in on a rising salary cap as we move forward. Super chat from Emil, who will be the biggest bust of the top 4 quarterbacks? Good question. Knowing that fit matters and where they end up will have a major impact, I think the quarterback with the most bust potential is probably Trey Lance. Now, again, I like Trey Lance a lot. I'm a big fan of all 4 of those quarterbacks. I assume you mean Trevor Lawrence from Clemson, Zach Wilson from BYU, Justin Fields, and Justin Fields from Ohio State, and then Trey Lance from North Dakota State. Because of the lack of sample size, because of the massive competition jump, because of some accuracy and consistency, I think Lance has the biggest bust potential. His floor or ceiling, though, is also significantly high. That's very intriguing to me if I were an NFL team. Who do you want your team to trade away? Any player you want to move on from, let me know what you guys think in the comments section.
All right, we got Teresi, Basin, Farley, or Surtain. I don't know.
I like Caleb Farley the most.
Never met a Therese.
Now,
I guess.
he hasn't played that much corner. He was a receiver initially, but I think the upside that he brings, his size, his
athleticism,
athletic ability, his production in terms of ball skills, it's a lot to turn down. Now, he's still got some technique stuff to work through, but he hasn't played that much corner. I would take Farley. That's my guy.
And here's a super chat from Jaden Henderson. Picks for MVP next year.
Healthy Dak Prescott? Nah, I'm kidding.
It wouldn't. I mean, he was on pace to throw for like 6,000 yards this year.
He's going to be in the discussion this year, and they probably would have made the playoffs.
I mean, he's my front runner for comeback player of the year.
He's the lock for comeback player of the year
if he plays 16 games. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I'll throw him out there. If you want more of a dark horse sleeper, I mean, I think a guy like Kyler Murray is interesting to me. If you want a super sleeper, Justin Herbert. I mean, think about the year 2 leaps. Lamar Jackson won it in year 2. Patrick Mahomes won it in year 2. And if I'm going to pick a rookie, I could see a guy like Justin Herbert.
Don't fall for the Kyler Murray trap again, though.
Okay, fair enough.
Not Webb's World 1. Zach Wilson equals Trubisky. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. I actually don't like that comparison, even though one of my good friends did make it as well, Thor, over at NBC. I don't see similarities. Like, Wilson's strengths and weaknesses, I think, are very different than Mitchell Trubisky's coming out. Trubisky just hung back in the pocket and got rid of the ball quickly. Zach Wilson's strength comes from making big plays downfield with his arm and bailing from clean pockets and looking ridiculous in the process. So, yes, there are concerns about Wilson. I actually don't think he's Trubisky, though. Now, if you guys want more NFL videos, hit that big red button and subscribe to Chat Sports. The link is below, youtube.com/chatsportstv. And keep an eye on that link below. It's about to change because we got a whole bunch of NFL team channels available for you guys. So if you're a Cowboys fan, well, go subscribe to our Cowboys channel. Raiders fans, go join Mitchell Renz over at youtube.com/Raiders Report. Our Niners channel up and growing every single day. youtube.com/Niners TV. We got a Bears channel, or 49ers TV, my bad, 49ers TV. I always mix those two up. The Bears channel, youtube.com/Bears now. We're not done yet, though. Our new-ish Seahawks channel is rapidly growing, approaching 18,000 subscribers. We have an Eagles channel as well. youtube.com/Eagles now. A Chiefs channel led by Harrison Graham at Chiefs TV. Our relatively new Dolphins channel on top of that, 12.3K subs. We got my boy Micro Mike running things over on Detroit Lions Talk. That's over 12K subscribers. Producer Sam, we gave him a channel to cheer for his Broncos, youtube.com/Broncos TV, and our just launched Falcons channel as well. chatsports.com/Falcons TV. If you want a channel for your team, stay tuned. The empire is being built. It doesn't get built in a day, so just be patient.